Hey everybody, I am Scotty J. Welcome back to Rock Titan Live. Got an awesome show. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just tell you, we have got heavy metal royalty in the house. Alright? These guys literally influenced so many of the biggest names in heavy metal today. They're revered. They're icons. I have got the lead singer of Raven with us, John Gallagher. John, how are you, sir?
I am doing great, kicking ass and taking names.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And I can tell because I just listened to your brand new album, Metal City, the other day. And when I started listening, I couldn't stop. I had to listen to it the whole way through in one fell swoop. Um, Man, I mean, how do you feel about Metal City versus Exterminator?
Well, you know, the last three albums actually. I mean, we did Walk Through Fire, which was a big step forward, and it was kind of coming back after Mark's huge accident back in the early 2000s. So we did that. We kicked it up for Extermination, just bigger and better all the way through. But this album, I think we took the bar and threw it over the wall, over the house, into the stratosphere. So it's just, we're really proud of it. It's pretty much, to our mind at least, the best thing we've ever done. And for a band that's been as around the block as many times as we have, to do that, it's throwing down the gauntlet. It's like, this is what we got. What do you got? And it's just a damn good record, and we're proud of it. So it's the right time for the right record.
Right on. Yeah, you should be proud of it. And it just dawned on me. I did refer to your last album as The Exterminator. Of course, it's Extermination.
That's close enough.
No. John, I will get shredded for such things, man. Come on, one little faux pas. Well, it's not a little faux pas. It's the name of your album, man. But like you said, Metal City, I mean, I think it's absolutely insane. It may be your best album. So for all you Raven fans out there, everybody, I'm not even kidding. Metal City, when you listen to it, it is like, oh my God. I mean, it's the perfect name. Metal City is the perfect name for this album because you couldn't have been more heavy metal if you tried. One thing I'm curious though, tugging at the heartstrings a little bit. How hard was it moving on from Joe Hasselvander?
Well, it was, to be honest, a lot of it was a long time coming. Joe was winding down. He didn't want to be out on the road. We had this huge string of dates. It was like, huge. I mean, 20 odd dates. And he was like, "Why are you booking all these dates? You're going to kill me, blah, blah, blah." And you know how it is with age. It's a mindset, and he just wasn't into going out and doing the slog. And then he had the heart attack, right. And we were like, "Oh my God!" And 2 days from the start of the dates. So I mean, incredibly lucky that happened then and didn't happen 2 days. I mean, having something like that happen on stage it's an absolute nightmare. And when he had it, he was near a hospital, so that was great. So he knew. He just said, you got these guys in to fill in. They're awesome. I saw a video of 3 of the guys. Go for it. Do what you got to do. And he's wanted to be with his family, and he's doing his solo stuff. So it's all good. But in the meantime, one of the guys we got, Mike Heller, we just had this instant chemistry, and he's an absolutely phenomenal talent. And it's, you hear it in the record. It's just kicked to another level. It's all good.
He does. He throws down. And I was going to ask Al Heller had been panning out, so that's cool. That's really, really cool. So this is your 14th studio album now, Metal City. And how close in age are you and Mark?
His birthday is on, when is it? February, and mine's in October. And I turn 174 this year. I'm going to be 62, so he's still 60.
Good
He'll
on you.
turn 61 in February.
Good on you. So,
But like I was saying before, it's all a number.
oh, sure.
It's all
Of course.
it is. It's all an attitude and a number. I've seen people who are half my age who act like they're double my age.
You know what? You just echoed sentiments from a guy that you may very well be pals with, for all I know. I mean, you're both part of that, new wave British heavy metal. Biff Byford from Saxon. I was talking to him one time, and he echoed the exact same sentiments that you just, laid out there. Age is literally just a number. You just keep going. You just keep going. You do what you do. You don't change anything. And when the bullet's got your name on it, it's got your name on it. And I think I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but that's something very similar to what Biff said. But
no, look at Biff. Biff is. I mean, Biff is like incredibly. He's so much better now than he was back in the day, and he was great back in the day. He's 10 times the singer he was then. And, I mean, they're a little bit older than us. So, we look up to them. We look up to, I mean, for God's sake, Mick Jagger's still out there kicking us harder than anybody. So, hey, it makes me feel good.
Right on. But I digress a little bit. I do that all the time, John. I am known as the podcaster, talk show host with ADHD. But getting back to the age difference with your brother, obviously you can't remember life without him because you're so close in age. And I think it's interesting. I always love talking to musicians where the band is like a family affair, where you got various family members, whether it's brothers, sisters, cousins, whatever, father, son, Would you say that all the years you've been jamming with Mark, is that something that has made you closer, or at this stage of your careers, it's just kind of like it's business? It's not personal. It's always business when you guys are together.
No, it's definitely kept us closer.
Yeah.
Because we are different people, very much so, but we have that common goal and that common bond with that. And the way we play, I mean, you talk about twins and that, finishing each other's sentences and all that. Well, we finish each other's riffs. He'll throw something out, I'll compliment it. I'll do something, he'll compliment that. And, Mike has stepped into that chemistry too, where there's that 3-ring circus, ESP, group mind nonsense going on. And it's a huge part of what we do because, we're not sitting there with the sheet music. Okay, and now the solo for Rock Until You Drop. Remember, you start on a diminished F, you stupid bastard. No, there's none of that. It's spontaneous. And there's so few bands doing that these days, which pains me to no end. They think, oh, well, I'm going to recreate our studio album. No, you're not. Don't even go there. Try to come up with something alive and new and fresh. All gods, as far as that's concerned, Deep Purple, Led Zeppelin, they'd go out every night, and if they fell on their face, they'd get up and do something 20 times better 5 seconds later, So that's what it's about, that live experience. We do the opposite. We try to bring the live experience into the studio rather than let's bring the studio live. That's the wrong way to do it as far as I'm concerned. For this music, absolutely,
Right on. Well, I mean, you guys have always been known for being one of the more animated bands, when you get on stage. Arthritis hasn't set in and all, has it? You don't find yourself endorsing any, old age products. Hey, I'm John Gallagher, and because of all my heavy hard-banging days, head-banging days, here's Ben Gay, any endorsement deals like that, or you still feel as young as ever?
There's a definite uptick in the amount of ibuprofen that gets taken after the show, but other than that, no,
Right on, man. Right on.
Yeah.
That's very cool. I want to talk about Metal City. Let's get back into Metal City a little bit here. One of the tracks you got on there, would I be ignorant to say that it was a shout out to old Lemmy Killmeister? Did I see a little Motorhead in there?
I've never heard of Motorhead. I don't know what a video is.
Right on.
Yeah, absolutely. We came up, I came up with a riff and I go, this sounds kind of Motorheadish. And came up with some more riffs and go, yeah, okay, we're going to do a tribute, but how are we going to do it? Says, some people have already written, Lemmy, Lemmy, Lemmy songs. It's like, let's do one that's in the spirit. And had the pun motorheading, it's a biker, got my motor heading over. And it just came together. And Mike says, I've got the perfect intro. It's basically do an overkill type thing. And it just fell together brilliantly. It really came together nice. Yeah. That's going to be a lot of fun to play that one live. It's just to smash your brain into the anvil,
Oh my God, Anvil, yeah, they're another band, those guys, man, they crush it. But you talk about playing live, and we touched on it a little bit ago. Now we got to come back to my home front because Philadelphia is just in my backyard. Now, doing my research on you guys, did I see that literally, as far as being over in this part of the United States, the first time you were in Philadelphia, you played the Trocadero? Does that?
Yeah, I think that's the first gig we ever played in Philly. We were in Philly. Remember YSP back in the day?
Of course.
Right. I mean, we came down and did interviews there once or twice, but we never actually played in Philly until that horrible videotaping show for the Ultimate Rear End 2. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, now the Trocadero is the very first time I ever covered music, as a journalist in Philadelphia, so that was pretty cool. But you mentioned YSP, 94 WYSP. You know what's sad? That's not even a rock station anymore. It's the sports station for Philadelphia. There's really only one major rock station in Philadelphia anymore, and that's 93.3 WMMR. So I don't know if you guys ever made your rounds through WMMR. They've been around a long time. And we got some friends over there, so little.
Yeah, you know how it is with radio per se. It's it's a bunch of computer discs or whatever floating around at this point. Yeah, let's play the same 25 songs endlessly. So when you get to the odd kind of college station or what have you that's booking the trend, we try to support that as far as it's possible.
Right on.
It's really So yeah, I love Led Zeppelin, but you have to play the same frickin' 5 songs over and over and over again.
That's true. That is true.
But I tell you what, but you come over here and there's the equivalent of like the satellite radio things. But other than that, no, you're never going to hear Led Zeppelin on the radio.
That's amazing.
It's just all this nonsense. It's all new, worse.
Oh my God. Well, along those lines, I want to pick your brain on one last topic, and then I'll let you get going because I know you need to make your media rounds. But John, first of all, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for joining us on Rock Titan Live. Everybody, again, we are here with John Gallagher from Raven. And, oh man, technology obviously has changed. Insane over the course of time that you've been making music. What do you think now, with all this streaming? There's been a lot trending lately on just how, screwed over a lot of artists are getting, from like a compensation perspective with streaming versus album sales. Because obviously in the glory days, you sold 100,000 million albums. If you're fortunate enough to do that, you got a nice little payday from it, And nowadays it's just like if you're not touring, you are in big trouble, when it comes to what you got in your pocket. What do you think?
It's a joke. It's awful, and the artists have been screwed over. You've seen the thing. Peter Frampton, 55 million streams. He got $1,700. Come on, man.
Dude.
And somebody was telling me about one of these guys that runs Spotify going on about, yeah, man, we've improved our product. He goes, whoa, you don't have any product. All you have is a bullshit app. The product comes from the blood, sweat, tears, and creativity of every artist that's existed on this planet in the last freaking 70 years. And you're taking that and selling it as if it's yours. It's not. And that the concept of, hey, whoever, Alexa, play Montreux, Space Station number 5. That's awesome. That's science fiction. That's incredible. But credit and money where credit is due. That's just wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
And I personally, it's divorced from the experience of here's a physical product that I can look at. Like we put so much love and hard work into the artwork for this new album, Metal City. It's so much fun, stuff to look at, to read, to get into the head of what the artist was thinking when he did it, rather than just some quick download where you might not, I don't know the name of the song. I'm not sure if I know the name of the artist. I certainly don't know where it was recorded, how it was recorded, who was involved, the underwear colour that was involved at the time, and the shop where they bought the equipment.
Right on. Right on. John, you know what? You just put that in a perspective that I haven't heard from any other musician to date. So I love the way you put that. I mean, you really are missing out. I mean, on the physical aspect of it, there's the whole package, that comes with, an album or a CD or whatever, hard copy media you're buying. You've got the rapper, you got the lyrics to the songs, all those different things, the photos, and like you said, the awesome Metal City, artwork that went into that. I know it's like very cartoon-like, and yeah, man, you miss out on all that stuff. Oh, but
we're just incredibly lucky that our genre of music, the majority of the fans still love that and still want that.
Oh yeah, for
so
sure.
That's a good thing. But, they always said that pop music was disposable. It's more disposable than ever.
Oh.
It's background noise for people to wiggle their ass to.
Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with you on that, but heavy metal fans worldwide, they all want Raven. They want some more Raven, and you're going to have it. You're going to have Metal City September 18th. So when this whole crazy virus thing goes away, John, you guys looking to aggressively tour or what? Can we look forward to seeing you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, we've already got dates booked in Europe for February.
Okay.
You got to give it the shot. If it all happens to fall apart, then we'll postpone and go with that. But don't get me started on that subject.
No, I know.
They'll be carrying me away in chains, and they'll have like wire cutters trying to get my tinfoil hat off me.
Yeah. No. Oh,
but
my God.
it is what it is, and hopefully this all winds down. Right. November 4th, and it'll all be taken care of by then.
You're the man. You are the man. That's so funny. Wow. All right. So you got the dates. You definitely have the dates down. That's for sure.
Yeah. So that's good. And once we do that, I mean, we're looking at festivals and the States and everywhere else, and
cool.
Go out there and shout the gospel, as it were.
Yeah, right on. Well, John, thank you again for joining me on Rock Titan Live today, man. It has been awesome meeting you, if only virtually. And hopefully in 2021, we'll actually have a chance to catch up in person.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you so much, sir.
Absolutely. All right, so everybody, I'm Scotty J. You're watching Rock Titan Live. And if you enjoyed this most awesome conversation with John Gallagher from Raven, which I know you did, just go out and subscribe, please. This is what we do out here, podcasting. YouTube.com/Rock Titan. And I'm going to have an awesome review, too, for Metal City. I am putting a review together as we speak for Metal City that comes out September 18th. And that's going to be on www.rocktitan.tv. So make sure you go and check that out as well. John, please be safe, sir, because, man, we want to get another album out of you, or 2, or 3, or 4. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they're there. Believe me, they'll be coming.
Right on. All right. Take care, sir.
Cheers.
Thank you.